did.
Oh, see now, yeah. Nah, you were saying
Okay, so now I'm gonna start over. So, what is his limits, and what does he want them to be? For example, if you walk out of your room and they're just sitting there hitting it, and when is it gonna not be okay for you to just finally be real and be like, I'm done taking this shit, and like start punching motherfuckers?
Yeah, just start punching motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like so, taking their shit, throwing it in the garbage. Like when is the where are the boundaries at? Because like.
Nobody should be fucking your sister. If you walked out seeing someone fucking her, you'd
Yeah,
just be okay with it and go back in your room, or like you gonna beat that motherfucker's ass?
No, that's
or
just
what?
to see. That's just to gauge where his shit is at. So he should, anybody's definitely. Well, I don't know, but I would definitely be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight you way before that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like in a situation like this, he has to be ready and prepared because it's like. You know what I mean? Like it don't have to be somebody at the house. It could be a boy that she fights over and she's outside or something. You know what I mean?
You're not supposed to be fucking.
Or she's at the park and you look over the train tracks and you know what I mean? And you're like, okay, she's in a car or like like anything. Like where is the limitations? Like is she allowed?
Like Elijah, like motherfuckers saying shit to him.
Is she allowed to get in the car and go with somebody and come back from 7-Eleven that nobody at the house knows?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, so is that a limitation? And are you going to blame the person or are you going to blame her? You know what I mean? Like, you snatch her by her hair. Like, get the fuck out the car. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, like. And then the whole thing with, like, the whole thing should be taken care of, you know what I mean, with Jeremy.
Yeah, and he wants to be a big brother and wants to do this for his brother and that. And what were you saying about that?
Yeah, and Elijah, you know what I mean, just like keeping up on him, like.
Not calling him fat and being mean.
Yeah, but just not letting other things affect them that is in your control because you have an adult mind now. You know what I mean? So you have your own adult mind as your mom and your dad, and you know that's like Misty coming over there and then her wanting to go call DHHS. She has her own adult mind. Can't nobody stop her from doing that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? And then all that shit happening and everything with DHHS and like that's all bad. But it's like she made her adult decision, which should be the same as you making an adult decision, but you're inside. You're more closer to the shit, so you see people coming to the door.
He's about to be 18 and an adult. You're not gonna have his
like if you're in the room and somebody's yelling out in the living room. Who the fuck is yelling in my house?
Right.
You guys aren't even supposed to be here. You guys are yelling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? And if somebody goes to say something about Jeremy or something, bow straight to your face. You know what I mean? Like, before you even start talking to me, you're not about to tell me something about somebody that's not here or something, even if Jeremy was there. Like, fuck it, I told you, do what I say, because I have an adult mind. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So, when he comes out the room, I'll tell him what the fuck I did it for.
Right.
You know what I mean? But,
he should be agreeing with him. Like, what the fuck?
No, that's who should be in charge of the house because because Jeremy should be like, okay, yeah, nobody's gonna turn around and touch my kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he punched you for a reason, and you swung at him or you something, so I'm gonna beat your ass too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody should touch my kid. Like, it's still my kid, and the kid means forever.
Right.
That goes on for forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, there's no age limit to that shit. But yeah, you should be just taking initiative, for, I mean, not to say nothing about people, but you might have somebody that's more soft or something, you know what I mean? Like that, like the whole, like, shit over there with the room, whatever. You might have somebody that's more soft, as in, like, don't want the confrontation, and, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that, so, like, they go back in their room, or they just allow it, or they just, like, whatever, or they talk to the person, or whatever. It's like...
They shouldn't even be talking to this motherfucker.
no, I'm talking about like Jeremy or something. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like he might not always want the conversation with. You know what I mean? Like people there, period. And it's like, you know, like in my shoes, how many friends do you really have? You know what I mean? Like you really be trying to not just eliminate them. You know what I mean? You really don't want to. You know, like even if they steal something or something, you be friends with people again because it's just like, how many do you really have? We're not like in the popular, you know, like sector where people are seeking us out. So it's like, you know, like you just have to stand up for it. And it's like, you know, like cuss words or something. Like if the girl called your sister a bitch or something, you heard them go. Should nobody be bickering with her?
Right.
She's a kid. These are adults. You know what I mean? Like, so there's no other kids that are bickering with her, so nobody should be bickering with her.
Right.
You know, to even get her to Heather, nothing.
Right.
Like, she's a kid. You know, like, how do you sit there and fucking go back and forth with a kid? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Like, well, she said. Heather, no, Heather. But yeah, it's basically just be like, you know, like yeah, man, because yeah, motherfuckers are big, are motherfuckers do what you allow them to do. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So like if the shit's all smoky and shit, that's because they feel like it's allowed to be smoky like that. You know what I mean? So, huh?
I'm gonna go next door and let me see if she's bringing him on. Remember, because she owed me $110.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave, but I'm just gonna go. Can you finish talking to the phone?
No. Take it.
Why? I'm just gonna play it for him.